Deep in the heart of Arizona, a legend whispers on the wind. It speaks of a hidden fortune, a gold mine of unimaginable wealth. This is the story of the lost Dutchman's gold mine. Some dismiss it as a tall tale, but others believe. Drawn to the desert by the promise of riches and the thrill of the hunt, the legend is simple yet tantalizing. It tells of a hidden vein of gold, discovered by a German immigrant named Jacob Waltz. Waltz kept the location a secret. He would appear in town with pockets full of gold. On his deathbed, Waltz revealed the location. The secret died with the Dutchman, leaving behind a mystery that continues to enthrall to this day. The Superstition Mountains, a rugged and unforgiving range east of Phoenix, Arizona, are as integral to the legend as the gold itself. Towering over the desert floor, these ancient peaks hold an almost mystical allure. Their slopes are carved with canyons and dotted with caves, their shadows hiding secrets untold. The Apaches, who once called these mountains home, believed the superstitions were a sacred place, the dwelling place of supernatural beings. They spoke of a lost city of gold, guarded by spirits and cursed by ancient magic. Whether or not the Apaches' tales influenced the legend of the lost Dutchman's gold mine is uncertain. But there is no denying the mountains themselves exude an air of mystery. Lost mines, hidden canyons, and tales of strange creatures all contribute to the aura of the unknown. The superstitions are a place where reality seems to blur with legend, where the whispers of the wind might just carry the secrets of the past. Those who venture into these mountains often speak of a strange energy, a feeling of being watched. Perhaps it's the spirits of the Apaches, still guarding their sacred ground. Or perhaps it's the ghosts of those who lost their lives searching for the Dutchman's gold, their souls forever bound to the mountains. Who was Jacob Waltz, the enigmatic Dutchman at the heart of this enduring legend? Was he a cunning prospector who stumbled upon the mother lode, or simply a lucky miner who happened to find a rich vein? The truth, like most things related to the lost Dutchman, remains shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that Waltz was a German immigrant who arrived in America sometime in the mid-1800s. He eventually made his way to Arizona, drawn, like so many others, by the lure of gold. Waltz lived a solitary life, a recluse who preferred the company of the desert to that of his fellow man. He would disappear into the Superstition Mountains for weeks, even months at a time, emerging only to trade his gold for supplies. Some say he was tight-lipped about his findings, refusing to divulge the location of his mine. Others claim he would drunkenly boast of his riches, spinning tales of gold nuggets the size of a man's fist. Whatever the truth may be, Waltz took his secret to the grave, leaving behind a legacy that continues to fascinate and frustrate treasure hunters to this day. Chasing Shadows, the search for the Dutchman's gold. The lost Dutchman's gold mine has become an obsession for many, a siren song that lures adventurers into the unforgiving embrace of the superstition wilderness. Over the years, countless expeditions have set out in search of the Dutchman's treasure. Armed with maps, metal detectors, and dreams of striking it rich, they venture into the mountains, hoping to be the one to finally unravel the mystery. Some follow old clues and faded maps, tracing the steps of those who came before. Others rely on intuition and gut feeling, convinced that the mountains themselves will guide them to the treasure. But the Superstition Mountains are not easily tamed. The terrain is rugged and unforgiving, the desert heat relentless. Flash floods can roar through canyons with little warning, and venomous creatures lurk among the rocks and cacti. Many who have ventured into the mountains in search of the lost Dutchman's gold have never returned. Their fate's a grim reminder of the dangers that lie hidden beneath the desert sun. Their stories, like those of the mine itself, have become woven into the fabric of the legend, adding to the allure and the danger of the search. Danger in the desert, the price of adventure. The allure of the lost Dutchman's gold mine is undeniable. The promise of untold riches, the thrill of the hunt, the chance to solve a century-old mystery, these are powerful motivators. But the Superstition Mountains are not for the faint of heart. The desert is a harsh mistress, unforgiving of mistakes. The scorching sun can dehydrate even the most experienced hiker, and the rugged terrain hides dangers at every turn. Rattlesnakes bask on sun-baked rocks, their venomous bites a constant threat. Scorpions lurk beneath stones, and thorny cacti reach out with needle-sharp spines. But the dangers of the desert are not limited to the natural world. Over the years, the search for the lost Dutchman's gold mine has claimed many lives. Some have succumbed to the elements, their bodies never recovered from the vast wilderness. Others have met with foul play, their disappearances shrouded in mystery and whispered rumors of greed and betrayal. The legend of the lost Dutchman is a cautionary tale, a reminder that the pursuit of treasure can come at a steep price. The lost Dutchman's legacy, a treasure still buried? Does the lost Dutchman's gold mine truly exist, or is it merely a figment of our collective imagination? Is there a vein of gold hidden somewhere in the Superstition Mountains, just waiting to be discovered? Despite over a century of searching, no definitive proof of the mine's existence has ever been found. Yet the legend persists, fueled by tantalizing clues, whispered rumors, and the enduring human fascination with lost treasures. Some believe the mine is nothing more than a myth, a story embellished over time. Others, however, remain convinced that the Dutchman's treasure is out there, waiting to be discovered by a lucky few. They point to the gold Walt supposedly traded, the stories he reportedly told, and the enduring power of the legend itself as evidence that there must be some truth to the tale. Whether the lost Dutchman's gold mine is real or merely a figment of our collective imagination, one thing is certain: its legend continues to captivate, inspire, and lure adventurers to the Superstition Mountains, each hoping to be the one to finally strike gold. The Call of the Wild: Why We Seek the Dutchman's Gold. The allure of the lost Dutchman's gold mine extends far beyond the promise of riches. It speaks to something deep within the human spirit, a yearning for adventure, a desire to explore the unknown, and a belief that there are still mysteries left to be solved. It's the same spirit that drove early explorers to sail uncharted seas and pioneers to cross vast continents. It's the thrill of the chase, the challenge of the puzzle, and the enduring hope that we might stumble upon something truly extraordinary. The lost Dutchman's gold mine, whether real or imagined, reminds us that there are still wild places left in the world, places where legend and reality blur, and where adventure awaits those brave enough to seek it. It's a reminder that the greatest treasure is often not the gold itself, but the journey we take to find